This segment is sponsored by Hospice of Michigan. For many going through stages of dementia, a powerful way to soothe agitation or connect with the world around them involves no medication. The remedy is that universal connector of us all, music. Researchers are increasingly finding therapeutic effects music has for coping with dementia, and I'm joined with Marcy Hillary from Hospice of Michigan to dive into this holistic approach to pain management. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This is such an interesting topic for me. Can you talk to me about the idea behind music therapy and kind of the holistic approach?
Sure. At Hospice of Michigan, of course, we care for patients that are living with a terminal illness. And I say living with a terminal illness because there still is a lot of living that gets done in those last 6 months or more of life. And really, music therapy helps to bring out, especially in dementia patients, the person that person is. And sometimes if they can't speak, they can still respond through music. And this goes for adults, but it also goes for children that we utilize the music therapy program with as well.
Oh, it's wonderful. And I know that you have a program yourself at Hospice of Michigan. Is it the My Music program?
We do. Actually,
Okay.
It's twofold. We're growing our adult certified therapist music program.
Gotcha.
That's when someone comes out and sings with patients and their families. But we also have what's called our My Music program, which is really special. We know that based on the age of a patient, there are certain songs that they connect with. And so what we have done is we put together a digital music library where our social worker will say, I've got this patient that I'm working with, and they will talk with a volunteer who's trained in this area. They will research the music that's appropriate for that patient and their age, download it on an MP3 player, and take it out to the patient's home to listen to.
That's
so, it's
so
very cool.
wonderful. And so you said it's a twofold, and I know you have trained professionals who work with this, but then you also have volunteers as well.
Yep. So the volunteers run the My Music program, the one that's downloadable on the MP3 players. And we have a really special volunteer. In fact, I got to meet her yesterday. She's a 15-year-old who noticed that we were trying to collect all this digital music. And she's very good at math, and even without us knowing, she developed all of the algorithms to put together a digital music library for us so that we can easily find all of this music. And so it's totally transformed the program. And so she got to meet with our CEO yesterday so he could say thank you.
That is amazing. And at what, 15,
15.
you said? And she's just coding and doing all this stuff?
Yeah.
My goodness. Well,
Exactly.
definitely lucky to have volunteers like her. If folks that are watching this at home want to get involved, what can they do?
Yes, they can. They can go to your website. The link to Hospice of Michigan is on there. We're always looking for volunteers that we can train, especially those that have an interest in this music piece, that we can train and who would go out to patients' homes and play this music and interact with them as well.
Absolutely. And if folks don't have, maybe the time, if they work long hours, they can also donate, because I know that you're always looking for more MP3 players and more electronics. If they want to do that, can they just contact
Hospice through the website as well?
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. And so I know it's exciting. You have a new fellowship. So this is not a volunteer position. This is one that you're requesting, a degree for. Can you talk to me about that?
Sure. So this past winter, we did a big movie premiere for our children's hospice program. And part of the funds from that night was to pay for and get our first music therapist for our children's hospice program.
Okay.
And we're doing this effort in conjunction with the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, who's a wonderful partner of Hospice of Michigan. And they have a very established music therapy program. So together, we are hiring our first fellowship-trained music therapist, and we are looking for that person right now. It's on the Spectrum's website, so you can go again through yours. And we're going to look to hire them sometime this fall, and they will work part-time for Hospice of Michigan for our children and part-time for Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like a really great position. Thank you so much for joining me today and talking about this really interesting topic of music therapy.
You're welcome.
If you would like to get involved with Hospice of Michigan, you can head to our website. We've got all the info online at wzzm13.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.